Hi everyone, I was thinking of doing another tutorial with Judy's palette, but we shall see. Are you getting off me? She's in a very clingy mood today, aren't you, baby girl? Out of the three, she's definitely the clingiest. But we have a lot of natural light today, so that's a lot of natural light coming in. So I've already done two looks with the Judy palette. Move you closer. Whoops. Y'all fell. Oh no, you fell twice. You've fallen twice. But since I have the little princess here, we'll see if she wants to get involved. Because usually when I do my makeup, she does like to get involved. Because that's just her. That's just what she likes to do. Where on earth is the brush? Here it is. I'm just priming my eye with Urban Decay Primer Potion. Both on the lower lash line and my eyelid. I'm not setting it, but I kind of want to do like a pink. I really want to use that plum shade that we haven't tried yet. Basically used every color in the palette except plum. So I'm definitely going to include that in some way, shape, or form. So what I'm gonna do, I kind of want to focus on just the pink. I'm gonna use the two pinks, the yellow, and maybe the Hua and plum shade. Oh, it's not plum, it's petal that we haven't used yet. Petal. So I'm thinking of doing that, kind of like a really pretty pinky, yellowy with some purple mixed in. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna take, this is a P. Louise brush, I think. Is it? I don't know. I think so. Number 117, and it is stained green. I have washed this 3 times and the green will not come out. So I'm gonna take Blossom. Are you using your scratching post, honey? And this is quite a small, skinny brush, and I like smaller, thinner brushes just for control, because hooded eyes, we don't have a lot of space, unfortunately. So we're just gonna focus this throughout the whole entire hood. I'm gonna bring this up pretty high. Tapping. I don't get a lot of pickup with this. You can see her in the background. I think she's in a huff because I'm not paying attention to her. Oops. As if I didn't hold her earlier while I was eating my breakfast. She always sits on me every time I make my breakfast. Never whenever I'm eating my lunch or my dinner. Every time whenever I eat my breakfast. And I put cinnamon in my breakfast. I like having oatmeal, yeah? And I like adding cinnamon to it. because I like cinnamon, and cinnamon's really good for you, you know? And she hates the smell of cinnamon, but she sits with me anyway. And I'm like, she's here because she's not a chest. She's not a lap cat. She's a chest and face cat. She's like this. And she doesn't like the smell of cinnamon, so she will complain. And I'm like, if you weren't right here, I have to eat, Ebony. I need to have my breakfast. You know? I need my breakfast. Especially since she always eats her breakfast while mine is in the microwave. Because I just use Quaker oats. Mix it with some water, and then I add some cinnamon and some cacao, which is basically cocoa, but with all of the health benefits. Like raw cacao instead of cocoa. I'm gonna bring this up. And then the cinnamon just helps. It tastes a little bit spicy. It is quite bitter though. Natural cocoa. Like unprocessed cocoa. So if you don't like bitter chocolate, you won't like it. But she hates the smell of cinnamon, yet she sits with me anyway. But I want to bring this up quite high. You can hear the birds outside too. Which is lovely. So my right eye is a little bit more hooded than my left. I don't know if you can notice, but nope. Get down, young man. I stopped that from happening. Because usually whenever Loki wants to walk across things, it's carnage. In comparison to the girls, when they walk across stuff, they are aware. He just bulldozes through everything. Absolutely bulldozes. So I'm just making sure that the placement on my right eye is where I want it to be, because my right eye is more hooded. As you can see, you can see less of the lid on my right eye. Just a little bit heavier and droopier. That's all. It's not that big of a deal. And then we're going to fan that out a little bit. And I'm going to make sure that this is even. I'm going to intensify this to make it match. I have it quite intense on my right eye, and I want it. I really should have just got a clip or something. But I did not, because I am a fool. But we want this to be just as intense. I think one thing I want to do. I'm keeping an eye on you, young son. No. He just wants to cause carnage. And he never ever plays about with makeup unless I'm doing this. So, yes, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna take I want to blend this out a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is just take a tissue, clean tissue. I'm gonna clean off this brush. And I'm gonna take a little bit of Hua, which is the lavender shade. And I'm just gonna, and then this will tie into the purple that I use. I don't necessarily want to use this to be seen, necessarily. I just want to use this just to blend out this pink, this edge. That's all. Just a little peak of purple, but not to the point where you look at my eye and go, ooh, they have purple. You know? She's got purple. No, not necessarily. I heard a little boom. Heard a little thump. And then what I want to do is bring this down. I like to close my eye. Just, I have very sensitive eyes, and so I've seen in like people in the past. Do you agree? Do you agree, my love? Do you agree, precious? I've seen people in the past like just do this, and sometimes I can do it and sometimes I can't. Like, it just depends. I want to diffuse this a little bit. Hi, baby girl. Yes, this is what happens. Not like most of the time whenever I do my makeup, and I finally have it on camera, and she just wants attention and attention and attention and attention. But I want this to be quite intense under my eyes because it is a pastel, and pastels don't really, they're so, because they're white based. Yes, you let people know how you're feeling. Because they're white based, they are not most intense. And then I'm going to take an angled brush with a little bit of plum. And then I'm going to spray this. Where is my spray? Oh, here it is. Without scaring my cats. But I like using the all-nighter spray. And I'm just going to tap this on the lower lash line. That's really pretty. It is definitely a topper. That's so pretty though. Just gonna work on this a little bit more. But it definitely works better wet and on top of another color, because you can really see. Are you not happy that I'm not paying attention to you? Poor baby. Poor baby. Even though I've been paying attention to you all morning. The whole morning I've been paying attention to you. Yes, I have. I'm going to take this is a ColourPop E18. Hi, are you going to help? And I'm going to take the shade Petal that we haven't used yet. I want to see what this is like with a brush. And what I'm going to do, I do want to spray this because it is a shimmer, and shimmers just work there. Yeah, she's moved because I don't want to spray her. I don't want to scare her, you know, because it is quite a positive experience for the two of us. But yeah, this is wet. Oh, this is beautiful. Has a lot of gold in here. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. That is just stunning. Yeah, this is beautiful. Has a really lovely wet look to it. She sees her shadow on the wall in the hallway, and she is perplexed. She's like, what is this thing following me? It's your shadow, honey. Then I'm going to take the tip. That's what I like about this brush in particular. And then I'm going to just blend that shimmer in. And they're both pink, so it will be perfectly fine. That's so pretty. And then I'm going to take that yellow again because I really, really love that yellow. I love it. Just on a tiny brush. This is again on point. I got this from Beauty Bay. Just a tiny brush. Yellow and the pink together kind of give me a bit of like rhubarb and custard sweeties. And because it's so shimmer heavy, I have shimmer on the bottom, on the top. I'm going to just leave this matte. Yeah. Just gonna leave this matte. That is so pretty. I love it. That's so stunning. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, for liner, I have this one from Revolution again. These are discontinued, unfortunately, but this is in the shade Yasmin, which is just purple, and I think it would go really, really well with the lower lash line. Or you could even go in with a yellow to reinforce the inner corner. Whenever I destashed my collection, I kept the Revolution eyeliners. They make really lovely eyeliners. These, along with the ColourPop, don't cause any irritation to my lower lash line. Not lower lash line, my waterline. Because I have very sensitive eyes. And then what you want to do is squeeze. Not too hard. Because whenever I do that too hard, it ends up making my eyes water. Okay, mascara is going to be Glossier Masacara because I like this mascara. Doesn't clump. None of that. People are awake today. Awake this morning. I want to wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do, 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 do. I don't ever use false eyelashes because the glue irritates my eyes, and I'm just no. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Not at all. It's not worth it. Okay, when it comes to blush, What blush do I want to use? Let's see. Hi, pretty girl. Let's see. I kind of want to use a shimmery blush. Which I don't have a lot of because I have oily skin, so like I prefer to add the shimmer after my blush rather than have the blush be shimmery. But here we go. Yeah, I'm going to use a little bit of this Rosette Love. This is the Soul Moon Sunlight Love blush. And I'm going to use my favorite blush brush, which is the ColourPop F21. And I'm going to very lightly just trying to get this even, the sparkles, because it has so many sparkles. So many sparkles. This could be a highlight too. But I just, yeah, this palette, pastels in general just have a lovely, they would just fit a glowy blush to me, or a glittery blush, or a shimmery blush, very glowy, dewy. I think it would just suit. Oh wow, you really see that? That's so pretty. I'm not going to apply a highlight because this is very shimmery, and if I applied a highlight it would just be awful. It's so shimmery, I love it. But I'm just gonna take whenever I do this and I'm going out, I take a buffer. It's just a buffing brush. This is Freyara buffing brush. It's actually a foundation brush, F05. And I just buff it in. That way I can still see the shimmer, but it doesn't look too intense and too ridiculous. Because sometimes whenever I have too much shimmer, I just don't like how it looks on me. But using a buffing brush usually helps. Okay. So that's the face done. I'm going to do the lips. And I want to use the, I'm going to use, are you okay? Okay. I'm going to use Buttercup. Because I haven't used this yet. Even though it would look better with Dahlia because of the pinks. Alright then. You have a great time. You have a great time, honey. So we'll see what this is like. I don't have anything on my lips. I did moisturize them like ages ago, but yeah. That scared me. So yeah, let's just... Oh, it's very pigmented. It feels lovely too. It smells good as well. It's very thin formula. It's very pigmented on its own too. Just a nice like tint. You can put this on top of lip liner. I think it looks nice on my natural lips, so it feels nice. It feels a little bit tingly. It smells good. It smells kind of like a little bit cherry-like. That's what I said last time. But yeah, that is what I used. I've officially used every color in the palette. Excuse me, I just eaten about 30 minutes ago, so my oatmeal keeps repeating on me. But yeah, this is the final look. I hope you like it. And overall, this shade, the petal shade, I said in the last video I did on this that, what was it, petal wasn't really my kind of pink, and it isn't. I mean, it's like in the pan. On my lid it just looks so much nicer, and it's a lot more. You can definitely see in the pan here that gold shimmer, but on the lid it just shines, and it's a lot better looking on the eye than is in the pan, and I just really like it. And this look is just really simple. It's nice. I used 5 eyeshadows, so yeah, you could just reduce it to 4 and keep not put anything on any shimmer on the lower lash line. But yeah, I really love it, and this feels lovely on its own. It's not sticky in the slightest. It's not thick either, which is fantastic. It's beautiful. So yeah, I really like this. I'm going to use this quite a bit throughout the spring. It's just a lovely spring color, and again, they all work beautifully. They all layered beautifully. And that the plum shade that I kind of struggled with last time, it's beautiful wet. Apply it wet. Apply it over something on its own. It is beautiful on its own, but it's just straight glitter. So you could even use it as an inner corner highlight if you wanted to. If the predominant, for instance, if the main crease color is, if you use that Hua shade, then you could have used it in the inner corner. That would be really cool. I wonder how it would look. I'm interested to see how it would look on top of Rain. I'm interested to see how it would look on top of Blossom and Chun, and maybe even Seedling, like yellow base with like a purple glitter on top. I think that would look really cool. It would look very interesting. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do another video on this and kind of play around with that, like the purple glitter with the yellow, or with green. With green and blue, it definitely look really lovely, but on the yellow, that intrigues me. So yeah, that is the third look, and I really like it, and I hope you liked it too. And I will see you in my next video. Bye everybody.